Don't tell me it's that retard calling me again.
Quickly, Mantis, find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the floodwaters continue to rise.
You know, I swear, everything almost rhymes in this game. In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required, or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate and using incineration, or we risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part Brennenberg infusion vitae to 1 part organ monad disparal fluid is sufficient. This can then be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound, but outside the body is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. So, is my lamp using some of that shit? Because my lamp hasn't been out in a minute, innit? There's clearly another passage behind the lock gates. It seems I have a choice of approach. The padlock is old but firm, and after all that fall, I cannot summon the strength to break it open. Perhaps I can find another way. It's a Mayan or Aztec pyramid. What you guys know about history, fam? Not much, cause I'm fucking better than all of you. It's some form of bizarre mixing device for the chemical compounds, and it positively reeks of the foul fluids I've seen too often before. It is clearly a compound, some volatile bastard of 2 composite ingredients. I should wager I would find close by. Find what close by, man? I didn't see anything. I just heard a pipe fall. Fuck. Holding pens or low temperature storage. Father Jeremiah is down this way, so this place sounds more beneficial. We'll go down this way. Oh fuck, pig. Inflamed it is, burning it does, bleeding from each hole fore and aft, leaking down my legs, blood and excrement. My bloods are in my mouth. I pass clots of my organs now, onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it. I did do that because of the changes, they ripple inner me. My teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. I cannot find them all. Gathered what I can, push them back into my grey gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weeping. falling out. Drink it, he says. It'll help the running of the fever. Because not us all can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to stay under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? What I want to know is why that guy never friggin' capitalized the first letter of each sentence. Is there anything behind here? No. Give me that, bitch. Pig, let me guess. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Fuck, I dropped that thing.
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
I really hope I didn't need that fucking bomb shit. Do not startle the pigs. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They are the sorriest specimens of humanity I've ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding and the teeming, stinking holes. We measure their skulls, check their teeth. We give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator, they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas. I hear the dull groaning as teeth are removed, as bones are reset. I hear the pigs screaming. We have removed all the mirrors, but after the process, it is their reflections that trouble them the most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them. My children, I whisper to their dreams, you are my children now. I have children once again, and your forms imperfect will be the engines of my blood. So, some psychopath lost his children, decided to turn humans into pigs, to keep this guy immortal, sorry. This sounds like the first game. Somewhat.
Over there, place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred otter?
Prussian
Who gives a damn what
is
it
old
contains?
Germany.
Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
Fuck. Which way did I go? Another pig. Fuck. Oh fuck. You guys see him? Oh, he's coming this way. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Where the fuck am I?
The lift has been sabotaged. You will have to find another way to the tunnels. Take care in this place, Mandus. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
Fucking bitch. Yeah, you better run, bitch ass. Oh, little kid. More experiments with Compound X. Took the dog and injected it with strychnine. After the expected convulsions of spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large tank of Compound X and introduced an alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced. However, damage incurred prior to the death was retained upon revival. The mean in the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull, but drowning, perhaps yes, it is after all known to be the kindness of suicides. If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in a lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. Guys, search up a Russian experiment. A dude cut off a little head of a dog and attached it to a bigger dog, and they lived for a couple days. Another pig mask. What the hell? back to where I started. Where's the fucking lever? What the hell? Fuck do I do? I'll hide under here. Fuck do I need this? I have the compound. It hisses and steams in its container like some living thing. I witches jelly to burn and corrode. The container is made from glass, a strange choice unless there's some particular reason why the metal that pervades everywhere else cannot be brought into contact with this so-called compound X. I should investigate further for clues. Why is the lift open? Oh, that's where I came from. See how smart I am? I think never mind, I'm stupid. Put it on the acid. I am smart. Wow.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
Are my kids like psycho telepathic or whatever? Fuck. How did my kids, how are they talking to me? How did they get through all this shit? Let's see what happens before I end the gameplay.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to
Alright,
the
bye
core?
guys.
We can use the